Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Scorpio March 4, 2022. With the moon at the bottom of your solar chart again today, it's a time when previously buried resentments or frustrations can surface. You could find that others are preoccupied or temperamental in the first half of the day. If you tap into excess energy and use it positively, feeling frustrated with your domestic situation or your emotional life can light a fire under you to sort things out. The goal may be to enjoy a lighter load. As the day advances, paying special attention to your needs for comfort and familiarity is more straightforward. You're prioritizing emotional needs and replenishment. With the moon glimmering through harmony-seeking Pisces and your fourth house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings, you're being called to go inward and create more peace and balance in your inner world. The more you continue to make yourself a priority, the more this energy will reflect onto your personal life. Keep in mind that the moon will simultaneously face off with red-hot Mars via your committed seventh house of agreements, compromise, and significant others. So, if you're suddenly not seeing eye to eye with your crush or special someone, make sure you're using your discernment and following your intuition. If you've been feeling rather tired or sick lately, this will probably turn around for you. You may often experience moodiness, and this can be a real drain. Your emotional state can have a very prominent effect on how your body feels. Be sure to take care of your feelings as well as your body. If there are things that need to be worked out, do so today. The two really do go together. Whatever goals you've been trying to reach may finally become a reality today. Finalizing everything could involve a lot of running around in the car and meeting with other people, but you're likely to feel exhilarated all the same. Powerful people could prove to be of valuable assistance to you. As a result, matters should be going very well right now. Make the most of it. Don't expect any comfort from your family right now. The many little annoyances you're confronted with won't make you feel better anyway. Take a positive, laid-back attitude. If you stubbornly stick to your views, conflicts will escalate and your mistakes won't be so quickly forgiven. If you are willing to compromise, everything will be fine. If your eyes aren't open today, you're sure to miss what's coming next. Figure out the latest clues in your path, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. One way to alleviate the stress you might feel is to approach life in a more playful way and try to brighten up your situation, but don't expect to receive too much credit for your efforts. Instead, whatever you do, you're scrutinized, your motives examined, and you find yourself having to defend all your actions. Today you might want to practice extra patience with your employees. People's energy could be a bit amplified, and so they could be a little on edge. You'll want to be sensitive in the way you use language. Don't be critical or use a harsh tone, because it might just get you into trouble today. Adapt a more positive way of speaking so that you can create greater peace. Your ability to be empathic will be enhanced on this day. This can really serve you well when it comes to understanding the people you are closest to. Further, if there has been any sort of conflict around you, you will be able to foster cooperation readily. Be sure to let others know that you understand their feelings and that you are willing to help out. This can bring more comfort than you might realize today. Leave a little energy for some romance this evening. Since Pluto's return to your communication sector in 2008, Mars' return has brought the planets of war and revolution together once every 2 years, joining forces to declare war on communication barriers. This difference this time is that as they begin to separate, Venus is also involved, and this is helping to channel this into giving your heart and your relationships a voice. Meanwhile, the moon's departure from a playful part of your chart and return to your busy work sector speaks to a growing need for a better balance between work and play. As the moon leaves your romantic sector today, wrapping up a new moon that has created a tailwind and a chance for a fresh start, the spirit of romance is in safe hands. The romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have been a prelude for a rare, once-in-a-decade alignment between the Sun and Jupiter that is set to peak over the weekend. Your tarot reading for today. The Magician, the Lovers, and Temperance. The cards you selected invite you to make an effort to unblock a situation that you have been stuck in for quite some time. For this, you need to overcome an obstacle that is a real challenge for you. If you adopt the correct behavior, you should end up in a more satisfactory situation where the challenges you are facing today could dissipate. In the coming days, you will have the possibility of taking things in hand due to this unexpected event, which should allow you to prove yourself to the people who really matter to you. You'll understand, you need to take control your own life to take advantage of all the promises in your draw. In the past, you have experienced equivalent situations when everything just seemed to be getting on top of you. At that time, you knew how to count on the support of your loved ones by giving them your trust. Today, the cards evoke the influence of an older man. He seems to monopolize your thoughts and should help you to take things in hand. It is not always easy to get your bearings and you encounter an unexpected situation, but this man will be there for you, to help you find the right path and make the right decisions during this crucial period. You should keep your goals in mind and take the advice of this draw so that all the odds are in your favor in March 2022. You need to be aware of the issues raised in this draw to advance to a happier situation in love and in your personal life. Our eyes in the sky. Today, the universe is testing us to make karmic decisions that will have a major impact on our lives. We're given the chance to choose between our higher and lower energetic vibrations to make honorable choices. Whether or not we choose the right path can change our future. The Great Awakener Uranus opposes the Moon, with Mercury, Uranus, and Saturn in a T-square to these energies. You could make major discoveries today that shift your passions, mind, and heart. Revelations will be made and secrets revealed. These planets are strengthening each other in the sky. Know that your emotions could force you to act impulsively, which could steer you in another direction. Mercury moves you toward your desires, while Mars and Saturn force you to assert your individuality by letting go of the past. Mercury's tense aspect to the Moon creates internal confusion and uncertainty. You could be distracted by information that later proves to be untrue. Take any scandalous or shocking news with a grain of salt. Popularity and charm come naturally to you, and it's mainly just a question of being yourself and sharing your feelings openly with others. This is an ideal time to focus on relaxation and sharing with friends and family,